Yeah, okay, my software tells me I'm live as usual. I really never know if that's the case. So give me a quick message there in the chat, please, if I'm really live. I try to check out the Twitch window if I'm really live, but oh, you know, right, I promised exciting openings. Oh, do I have to? Do I have to? Okay, let's try. I'm getting this guy, Dynamite. Who is that? Let's check. Arthur Gabrielian. Okay, well, here we go. But I'm not guaranteeing any results with this kind of play. So let's see. We start with the King's Gambit. I think checking is right. One of the lines at least. Takes. Probably to c4. That's what you do in the King's Gambit normally. I hope I'm not blundering material early on. That can happen. If you play the King's Gambit and you have no idea, like I have, it can easily blow up in your face. But that looks kind of nice, right? Am I winning this pawn? I'm going to take this pawn there. Just grabbing stuff. Not sacrificing stuff, grabbing stuff. Here we go. I've got a pawn. Let's see. Let's try to keep everything here. He cannot go rook b8 because my bishop there. I'm a pawn up. Wow, with the King's Gambit of all openings. And this guy is pretty strong. He's 2,500 here. Ha! Okay, but now I'm getting to my old self, trading queens. Come on, trade queens. I'm a pawn up. Why did I blunder a bishop? I didn't see that. Why did I blunder a bishop, guys? I didn't see that. I really didn't. And I think you're joking. Okay, let's get this on the road. It's one pawn. Yeah, maybe this one. I don't know. That looks logical. I'm always worried. Okay, bishop a6. Didn't see that one coming. Rook f2. It's not looking too nice, but not a problem yet. Yes, he wants to trade stuff. My e1 square is really weak. That's really weak. Okay. At the moment he has no direct way though to exploit that. Still, let's make some luft for my king. King to h2. Now I don't listen. Queen d4. There was a knight on f3 all of the time. I don't think queen d4 was possible. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm using Blitzen. I don't know that other interface that you mentioned. Baba's chess. I don't know that. Okay, bishop here. And he's weakening his king quite a bit. I understand he wants to get counterplay, but it looks kind of strange. I mean, his own king is quite weakened. A bit. Knight to g1. That's not looking good. But still his king is pretty weak. Let's see, my knight there. I would love to get knight e2 f4 in, but he's on a6. Huh. Yeah, someone said I'm in a banterish mood. Yeah, I mean, you know, if you play the King's Gambit, yeah, you should have a kind of special mood. Yeah, I mean, this is not for the faint-hearted. Okay, I have to get my queen into the action. Maybe queen c2. Is this a move? Queen c2 to f5. It would be nice. Yeah, queen to f5. Okay. Yeah, I think he wants to take g3 and possibly check on d6. That's quite neat. Huh, but how? Still, if I go queen f5, I can take on f6 though, right? This is with a check, so rook g3 is not as problematic. Okay, he went back. I can take there on h5. Rook g3. I can also play bishop f4. There's nothing wrong with that, probably. Bishop d3, maybe. I really want to take on h5. Let's take them. I really don't see rook g3 working. Bishop d6 check. I can even take g4. I don't see that working. Maybe I'm just blundering here, but I don't see how this should work. Bishop d6 check, king g4. But what's the point? Ah, that's the point. I mean, now I have knight to f4. Knight e7, is that a move? For knight f5, maybe? Maybe. That could be a problem. Yeah, queen g6 is nice, but knight f5, that's really a move. Maybe I have to go back. Check, knight f5, king h2. Let's go back. Knight f5, I can take the pawn. This is probably good for me, but still kind of confusing. What I'm drinking, no, it's just Coke. It's nothing. I mean, not Coke, but some kind of thing along these lines. Rook g4, right? Yeah, let's just give that back. That should be easiest. I'm a ton of pawns up. Ah yeah, g3, yeah. g3, he takes on b2. That's a good defense. I have to do this, yeah, for h5. For h5. Yeah, let's see, how can I get queens traded somehow? That would be quite helpful. Check, check, check. He only has f4 check. This is not much. Yeah, it's no draw. I have h6 next. Just marking time. Oh, this is a draw. Don't tell me that's threefold. Queen f6. No, it's not a draw, right? Queen g7 mate now coming. Or, yeah, he has to trade queens. Yeah, I got a win in with a King's Gambit. Yes. Okay. Yeah, this is a good session already. Let's see. I really feared I would lose all games if I play that crap. Okay. Let's see. The Latvian. The Latvian is too bad. I don't play the Latvian. Yeah, I need a game in the first place. Nah, not the Halloween Gambit. No. I'm playing something that is at least quite okay. The King's Gambit is at least quite okay. So e4. Yeah, let's see what I can do. Maybe I get the Schliemann. And yeah, let's do this. This is interesting. It's not a boring opening. Okay. Now White can play it in a boring fashion, but it doesn't seem he is up for that here. Not sure about the early knight c3. I don't know this opening that well. Knight d5 maybe. What is Lagavulin 16? No, it's really nothing fancy. I mean, for the German guys, Schwipschwap. It's nothing special. It's a sugar-free version at least, so it's not totally unhealthy. So I want to get rid of this. This annoying pin. Okay, he just went back. That's good. If I take it, I don't know, the F file. I don't want to take and open the F file. Yeah. I just recognized that. What about G5? Or is this too wacky? Ah, come on. We are out for blood today. Anyway. Can I take on e4? Or this is too bonkers, right? Is this too crazy? Knight takes e4, guys. It looks very crazy. Yeah, queen h5. Ugh. Okay, that's not even crazy. It's just completely idiotic. So let's not go there. Maybe I can do this, trying to castle long. Do I ever drink Radlers? Yeah, they're good. Sure. Yeah, I now see the problem with this. Okay, I have to take and probably let's do it. Now I don't play h3. Just the long, pretty normal lines, but aggressive stuff. Yeah, a4. Yeah, what can you do? I have to get rid of this bloody pin. And if he takes c6, queen c6, that's not that bad. I mean, I'm not in great shape, but it's still okay. Playable. If he moves the bishop, I play knight e7 and just grab f5. Okay. Okay, this is indeed a possibility. He wants to give some checks there. Okay, I still have to play this. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how bad this is. Can probably play like queen b3 or something. That would probably give white a good position. Yeah, the b6 pawn here is the problem. There's no easy way to cover it. I can go queen c6, but that's really damn ugly. Yeah, I don't know if I should take f5. It's also very, very shaky business. Rook a3, c3 also coming. I probably have to cover that. It looks bad, but it's bad. Okay, maybe this g5 business was a bit much. Okay. Maybe I still get something. f6, how does he keep the pawn there? I mean, he definitely, if he loses f6, he still has compensation, but one thing is, he's taking quite a bit of time, and this is good. What is this for flag, actually? Martinique, that's stylish. Okay, can I take this pawn? I think I can. Don't see why not. Okay, what is he doing there? If I play knight a5, he's checking on e6. Yeah, I still want this idea, knight a5. Knight a5. Okay. And now maybe I can get queens traded. Do I get queens traded? Queen c6, right? This is a queen trade, and this is really really helpful, so that I'm not getting mated. Yeah, let's take. Now king c7, knight e7. This is almost a clear pawn. Okay. Don't want to take. Maybe I can take rook c4. That's actually good. d5 is not on, unfortunately. g4, g3. Okay. I see. It's still not an easy task. Maybe this helps. Knight to d4. Oh, I'm getting here. That must be good. If I can get the knight to this great square. Yeah, I think I'm getting away with that. It feels like robbery. But it's still not easy to win. At least I don't. Yeah, let's keep stuff closed. And then see what to do. g4, he has f4. That's not really helping. I can maybe try to put some pressure on the c pawn. Or still that one. Maybe that one is still better. I know he can play f4, but I mean, he cannot take on e5 ever. Wow, he took it. Check. Yeah, let's check. That should be some nice attack. With rook g8 in the mix. Rook g8 is mate now. It's a mate threat. Okay, it's not mated, but almost. How do I mate him here? I don't see it. For rook g7. You can play rook f1, rook to f6 maybe. Knight king e7, knight e6 check maybe. I don't see a win in this position. Rook g6 takes check. It's not a win. Amazing. But this is the bishop almost. Rook g5 maybe. Or the check there. Rook g5. I don't. Huh. I don't see a win there, amazingly. That's mate. Yes, checkmate. Wow, that was lucky, right? Okay, next game. Yeah, I couldn't really look at the chat. I'm sorry, guys. I was totally in this game. Yeah, what is there in the chat? I have to make this a little bit bigger there. As a question, I played Skyrim. Will I play The Witcher 3? Probably not. Don't have time for games, really. Don't have time. Probably Elder Scrolls 6 I will play. Because, yeah, I cannot help myself. Okay, so let's get going. Next game, that was very lucky. At least time-wise, it was very lucky. I got a new game request out. Yes, I enjoyed the Kasparov short match quite a bit. I mean, it's great to see, yeah, people. I mean, two guys play each other that you've been following for the whole of your chess career. As in my case, I started chess 1987, 1988 when Kasparov was just world champion for a couple of years, and yeah, short was also. I always liked Nigel's games. I mean, he's a classical attacking player, really, very classical style. I want to play a game, but I don't get one at the moment. So I always enjoyed both players. What to do there? Let's trying for something funky here. Here, let's play the Colorado. Yeah, guys, don't try this at home. It's not the kind of stuff that I would recommend to my students, but we said before that I'm going to play it a little bit crazy today. Okay, this is not the most beautiful pawn structure ever. Wow. Okay. But I have the two bishops. We should never forget that. I'm one of the guys that goes through some kind of... Yeah, I'm willing to accept some pain for the two bishops. Yeah, this opening is called the Colorado Gambit. It's not particularly great, but it is better than it looks. Yeah, it is better than it looks. It really is. I know it looks terrible, and it really looks like a bad position that I have here. Bishop g5 looks kind of bonkers. Bishop on... I wanted to play knight h6 here. I cannot play that. I really cannot. Knight g5. How do I retain a somewhat playable position? That experiment really failed. e6 knight e7. That's really terrible. Okay. You can probably just take it. This might still be at least viable for a moment. Yeah, Latvian, yeah, the Latvian. But in the Latvian, I'm material down. I don't like that. Here, I'm just having a crap position, but I'm not like pawns down for nothing. How do I get this untangled? I really have to get out of the pin. If he plays, well, I'm back in the game here. I'm back in the game. It's still not great, but it was worse. Okay, so he will trade there. I don't mind that. Let's get bishop to a6. Yeah, Eye of the Beholder. That's really old stuff. Yeah, I looked at that. This is a game that I played in the 80s. I also played all these old Dungeons and Dragons games. Pool of Radiance, stuff like that. Yeah, this looks bad, but let's try. Let's try. If he trades queens, I'm really okay. He doesn't. Let's see. Okay, bishop to d7, have to go there. Or h6. Yeah, let's do h6 to have g5 if he goes h5. Don't do that. Don't play good moves. This might really be a problem then. He's playing good moves, this guy. I cannot really take e2. He's playing if he's playing c4 next, that's really a big issue. The knight comes to f4. That's really bad. I mean, okay. No, I really don't have anything here. That's bad. Can really only hope for him. I don't know. Grab him. He grabs stuff here. I will take d6. Okay, I have to keep it closed. I mean, I'm not having huge grounds here, or I don't have much hope there. But yeah, okay. Maybe I get some kind of play on the king side. g5 here. Come on, let's get in. Let's get this in. Maybe I can get in g5 and things like that. Okay. Knight h2 g4, but I have g4. Nah, that wasn't well played. I have some kind of play now. It's not enough, but it is some play. Get g4 in. Wow. Okay. And what now? Rook f5, h5, I guess. Yeah, he's attacking f4. Well, the a pawn is, I don't care about that one. If I go rook h5, I'm hanging f4. But it's important that I keep those two pawns. I don't want to move them, push them so quickly. Rook e f8, rook h5, queen h6. That would win. So let's try for that plan. Before, what are you doing? You have to defend now. Rook h5, queen h6 is really a threat. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, maybe he has to go f3, but that's also really dangerous. Okay. I have a plan here. Do you? f3. He has to go f3. But by now I'm probably sacking on h2. Takes, check on g3. King back, queen h6. Does he... I don't know if he gets out of this. I can also go knight e7 to f5. I think f3 probably still keeps him in the game. Probably. I can take f3. I don't know. Okay, push here. What can you do? But I don't see a win now. I don't see a win. It looks great, but I don't see how to win. Queen h7, king f1. He's just about escaping there to over there. Yeah, I probably need the knight there. I know he can play knight f6, but I don't care much. Okay. Check. Check king e2. It's not helping. Knight f5 maybe. How do I get there? Maybe I have to take the knight. Maybe I have to play rook g4. Yeah, that's probably that's good. Let's just fire here. Rook f4 and knight f5 is also coming. Knight f5. Okay, I still have this pawn. The a pawn. Why did you need to remember me about this one? Okay. What is his move now? What did he play? I didn't even see the move. Just trying to get the a pawn. Okay. Let's check, buddy. I won that. I won that game. I don't know how. I really don't know how. Whew. Okay, sorry, I couldn't. Those games really take its toll. I didn't look at the chat. Let's see. What about this? If you study a series like Augard's GM preparation carefully, how much of an improvement can you expect in your play over a year? I don't know. I really don't know. The GM preparation series, it's a really, this series has great exercises, but it is on a really high level. And I don't know if I would recommend that to most players, unless you're 2,100 or so. I don't know if this is a great idea. It's tricky. Okay, I'm just playing the Open Sicilian. I mean, this is not exactly wacky, but it will probably be sharp. And totally not my area. So we got the dragon. Okay, you know, it doesn't look very aggressive at first, but I have some aggressive ideas with that. Let's see if I get something interesting out of that. There's a g4 based line. Is this, can I go here? G4, or is this crazy? There's a line that Alechen played. Is it that line? I don't remember. I wanted to try. Okay, knight e4. But is this a bad position for me? It doesn't look too bad, right? It's not. I know that's not very attacking like, but it looks like a decent position. Okay, check. I really want to trade queens here with my airy king position, and let's prevent knight to b4. Yeah, okay, this is not super exciting, but I tried with g4. Okay, let's take that. Maybe knight c5 was interesting, now that I think of it. It's still interesting, but I could have played that one move earlier. Yeah, b7 is hanging, and e4 is hanging, but e4 Taking e4 is really risky. I wonder if f5 is a move, maybe? Could be a move. Now let's get the king out of this. f5 is also a question if he wants to do that. I can take, play rook g1. That's certainly nice for me. And now I'm threatening on e4, definitely. Yeah, let's get this in. And now see how he's going to defend here. He's not. Okay, well, he's not looking at this at all. But okay, I understand. b7 was hanging. Okay, I have to drop back. No question. Now knight d4 is an idea in a situation where he cannot take. So he has to. He doesn't. He thinks he doesn't have to do anything. Knight d4. What are you playing? Bishop g6. Okay, I'll play that anyway. That looks good anyway. He takes. Why? Ah, yeah, because of that resource. I see. Okay. So what about? Okay, this is just a ton of checks. Bishop h5. I was thinking, but it doesn't help me. Bishop h5. Bishop d4. C takes. Rook takes. Rook takes. King f8. Rook g5. No, takes. Rook g5. I don't know. I don't know if this nets me anything, but it's interesting. Let's do that. A chess 960 game. Yeah, they're difficult to get. I think it's interesting, but they're difficult to get. Yeah, I calculated this, and I was thinking that this is interesting, but maybe I'm completely wrong. I am wrong. Yeah. Nah, yes, no, that wasn't a bad. It wasn't a good idea. He has a simple king g6 now to defend. Otherwise, I would be quite okay. Oh wow, he's not covering that. Well, yeah, he's true. He's right, of course. He has rook c2 with check. Okay, we'll take b2. I wonder, can I go d5 or is this too risky? That seems really risky. Yeah, I wonder if I go h4 or like d5 and then checking him. Yeah, that's probably too risky, but I wanted to play sharp today. Nah, it still isn't a good idea. It remains a fishy idea. Yeah, here, my idea is to invade with the king. Yeah, king to e5 and trying to. But he has a protected passer there. It is far too risky what I'm doing. It is by far too risky. But okay. Let's see what he's coming up with at the end. I think he can just take the pawn there. Take h2 if he wants. Okay. And then he wants to play e3, maybe. So can check him. I really don't know what I'm doing here. That's really a bit weird. e2 king d6. And what is he doing now? If I go here and push the pawn, Is this crazy? I don't know. My pawn is it's not it is dangerous. Okay, I can go d6 or not. Why not? I don't see why not. Let's go d6. Yeah, rook e3, king c7, d7 is my idea. I don't know. Or rook e3, d7, rook e2 for that matter. Okay, he starts to check. There's just one check. But rook d2 is probably enough to draw at least. I'm not sure if he can win. Maybe he can, but rook d2 looks like a draw. I have to go king c7. And he checks me again. Okay. Okay, threatening d7 now. I don't know if that was a great idea. See, does he just want to promote those pawns? That's possible. That he just wants to promote his stuff there. Okay, let's try d7. Then what, b5? No, he's checking me. Tja, I can take also. It gets really funny now. Okay, I have to protect this. And now rook e2 is the threat. a3, rook e2. Okay, I cannot really win here, I think. I can take here. Rook d7, king a4, and I'm pawn up. Ah, yes, the check. Nah, he's got the check. Unfortunate. Yeah, I didn't see that he can check me. I have no time. I have absolutely no time here. Nah, that's not good. Nah, I really playing this badly here. That was bad. That was really bad. Okay. I shouldn't really lose this game anymore. Not in the rook endgame there, like here. Yeah, I spent too much time. But okay, this whole trying to get to win is tricky. Okay, let's get going with a new game. Yeah, I don't know. That was a really weird endgame. Let's get a new game going. Yeah, maybe I could have gone to e8. It's possible. It takes a while to get a game at the moment. It's probably not very busy, the server at this time. Yeah, 960. I can try. I'm trying for a 960 game, but it's not easy. The Grope's opening, no. Nah, I'm not going to play the Grope. Yeah, I don't get a 960, I don't get a 5-minute game. That's really strange. Normally you get them like pretty quickly. I can try a 3-minute game. Yeah, the Bonk Cloud variation, I don't know what that is. I read about this on Reddit, but I don't know what it is. I have some idea that it is probably not the most sound opening ever, but I don't know what it is exactly. Ah, the Alekines. Okay, I can play the 4 pawns attack against that, which is at least kind of aggressive, but It's not not something that I know at all. Oh wow, he's playing that one. That's super sharp. Knight c3, I think. Takes c4. I think this is how this is how the line goes. I think he cannot play knight c4, queen a4 is ridiculous. Takes, and what is he doing? c4. Yeah, I guess this one, but I'm kind of inventing stuff as we go along. Okay. What about, can I play bishop c4 in this position? Knight c4, queen a4 check. Yeah, this is hanging. I have to advance it probably. What a position. Yeah, this is why I play one knight f3 or d4. To not get into stuff like that, where you feel kind of lost after 11 moves. How is this played? Bishop g5 at some point, maybe for a tempo. At least it seems that he's also not on very familiar ground. I definitely want to try to castle if possible. Maybe this is a bit too conservative, but I really want to. So I got castled. That's not bad for starters. And one idea is to play knight e4 if possible. He allows that. Let's do this. Trying to prove or trying to show that this bishop there on b4 is kind of a bit out of the picture. And I have possibilities on the king side. Now a bishop g5 and knight f6. This is something that looks nice. Yeah, there was a request for the Grope. Yeah, Grope was an interesting person, it seems. He was. I read something recently in New in Chess, and I already told that story. It was really entertaining. It was a quote about him, and he was asked by someone. I think it was a reporter or a writer or something, and they asked him, "Sir, are you married?" And his reply was almost always, which is really a cool reply to that question, and it can be explained with the fact that Grope was married 9 times. Can you imagine 9 times? This is kind of crazy. That's probably more than like Elizabeth Taylor or some of those Hollywood persons. What is this? Knight g5. He allows knight to g5. I don't believe that one bit. Nah, come on. That's knight f6 check is a huge threat. Yeah, come on. Come on. How is he defending this? I don't see it. Knight f6. I had the other knight to g5, but then he has g6 at least. Rook c8 was a very relaxed move. Like nothing's happening. Yeah, okay, g6, queen h4, h5. I don't believe in that. I don't. Bishop takes h5 at least. Larry King, was he married 9 times? No, I'm not married. Queen h4. Yeah, I just play it simple. I hope simple is enough. h5, bishop takes h5. I don't believe there is a defense to that. Yeah, play first, think later, but it should win. It really would be strange if it wasn't. Knight e5, bishop g6, and I'm checkmating on h7. It should be a mate. Bishop g6. Yeah. 8 times, that's also quite a bit. Yeah, opponent resigned, so the 4 pawns attack struck. Yeah, but it's that's not one of the openings I would recommend to play if you really don't know what's going on. So let's play the Mora Gambit. It was requested. Okay, we've got a declined Mora, but we transpose into the c3 Sicilian. And yeah, well, this line is not really great for black, but I'm not an expert. Bishop g4, no, it's not doing that. Okay. Bishop g4 is more interesting. Okay, but if I go here and go bishop f4, what are you doing against that? Yeah, you know, I'm a very simple-minded person sometimes. How do you protect that? If you check me, I go here. And then what? King move or what exactly? Okay. Yeah, we got a funny position early. e5. Okay. So I take with a pawn. It cannot be too bad. With knight d6 coming. Okay, so I have a3 if I like, or a3. Yeah, there's no reason not to, really. Pushing this back. Wow, I'm getting great positions with those wacky openings. Wow, bishop c5. Nah, I don't believe in that one bit. Why not knight e4? What is this guy doing here? Or am I playing nonsense here? Queen a5, I just play bishop d2 and he resigns. And I get to d6. Wow. So, okay. Which one actually? That's not easy. Oh, is it? I can take b7. That's probably just good. Whatever I play. If I take b7, what is black's big point? I guess there is none. Bishop f2 maybe. I should have thought about that. Bishop f2 was maybe a move. Here I can go bishop g3 if everything else fails. Even g3 is a move. I don't see the point of that one. If I go g3 for bishop g2, might be on. That's strange. There. A great Richard Burton movie. I'm not sure. It was good in many movies, I guess. Yeah, queen d6. I know, trading queens, but I've got 2 pawns and a good position, so I don't mind to trade queens here. And I'm not giving up on anything. What about this? He's giving away the knight there. Why can I not take the knight? I don't see it. Rook c8, but then I go back to d6. I can go knight d6 now, just back, attacking the rook, or I don't know. I'm attacking the rook there with check. It's a kind of a disastrous game here. Okay. He attacks e5, but Yeah, like when the bishop moves, he has got e5 attacked, but I really don't think it's that problematic. Where do I go? To e4, probably. Maybe to e4, yeah. I don't really see any compensation there. Knight f6. I have queen f5. Bishop here, maybe to I can also do this here, by the way. Knight f5 is quite nice. That actually should force resignation. I don't see a move. I mean, I've got a ton of material up. Okay. Okay. Yeah, attacking when you are material up is always fun. Like here. Let's see. I can just double on the F file if I want. Or E6. Checking is not working. I can play this one though. Yeah. I'm spoiled for choice in this position. I really want to mate the guy, but I don't see a mate. E6. Yeah. It all wins, but I don't see a mate, unfortunately. This one maybe, if he takes rook c7, that will be mate with queen g6 coming. Okay, prevented that one. Rook here. And knight f5 to trade stuff. Yeah, I probably could have won quicker, but it's still pretty good. It's still pretty good. Queen d7 is what I want to get in. Yeah, and now we resigned. Yeah, it was a very nice position. Okay, it's close to our 1 hour mark, but I'm going to try for one more game. It's fun playing this stuff. Just something else on the board. Knight c6. Yeah, I could have deflected that. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't know what is wrong with Aronian's play at the moment. Rachmaninov, who is that? Available for lessons. That's good, but it doesn't tell the name. Okay, what can I do here? It's difficult to get a gambit style opening here. Maybe just the King's Indian. The classical King's Indian is normally enough excitement. Do we get that? No, he's playing g3. That's lame. That's really lame. Yeah, for excitement, I mean, it's lame. Okay. Yeah, I'm not very knowledgeable here. It's been, well, half a lifetime since I studied this alliance. There's some stuff with taking on d4, knight e5. I don't know if I get this in. There's one particular line where with bishop e6 where people keep blundering stuff. Let's see, bishop somewhere with bishop e6. But how is that possible? Bishop e3 probably somehow. Okay, that's entirely different stuff. Okay, knight b3. If I go to b4, he will play a3. d6 is hanging. Yeah. Yeah, now I'm sitting there in a g3 King's Indian. I have no idea about this opening. Not really. When I was playing the King's Indian back in the day, I was mostly allowing the Grünfeld, or playing the Grünfeld instead of a regular King's Indian against g3. Okay, this one. Okay, maybe I can do this. I mean, I know the bishop, but I actually don't mind to trade some stuff here. Back to c8. Okay. Not sure about h5, but yeah, I will probably push back to f2 and then try to play e5 or c5 at some moment. Okay, maybe I can play knight to e6. Yeah, I like white here. That's a position that I would like to have at the white, but yeah, hello to the chess player. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Try to trade some stuff. Knight e2 might be a move, trying to keep everything on the board. But he can take, it's not a problem or anything. Rook cd1 is also okay. Okay, he did trade. Yeah, white has more space. That's the simple fact in this position. Knight d7, there's f5. That's a very uncomfortable position. There are really people playing this kind of lines, and I always thought they were pretty masochistic about it. White is just better. Yeah, I kind of stumbled into that a bit. Let's see, is there some way here to try to defend this? Yeah, I'm in full-fledged swindling mode here with g5 coming up. Or this one for knight e6. Yeah, I know he has bishop b6, but this is nothing that I can really worry about. I want to play on the dark squares. Let's see if I can get something going on the dark squares. Yeah, I can take the rook, I know, but I want to get to d4 if possible. And maybe on to f4, this kind of thing. g5. Let's do this. If he pushes, I have knight f4, which is at least looking a bit tricky. If he allows bishop e5, I mean, of course I'm losing, but I'm trying to pose problems here. And I'm not able to do that with slowish moves. Okay, I have to support this. Maybe I get in king g7, rook h8. That's kind of interesting. Okay, knight there. Yes, yeah, he's playing that well, of course. Cheeks. I have to play in a way that I can cheek with the pawn there. Oh, I didn't expect that one, but it's probably not a bad idea. Yeah, I have no attack. We have to be totally realistic about that. I'm not attacking here. Okay. But still, if I go bishop a6, where is he going? To f3, I guess. Queen e7, h4 takes on g4. On a very good day. I'm still a bit active. I mean, it's not a super easy win. I mean, for a computer, but not for a human. Its pieces are a bit awkward. Maybe just g5 or something, I don't know. Ah yeah, okay, he wants to take on f4, trying to do it like that. Okay. Rook f4, I'm not recapturing, I'm playing rook d4. Rook d4 anyway, for queen d6, rook d1. Queen d6, rook d1. Oh. Okay. It's a bit awkward. That is a bit awkward for him. Rook d1, how does he protect against that? Maybe just queen e3, but this is a bit scary. I have rook d3 against that. And he's down to 20 seconds. Okay, rook d2. For super cross pin. Wow. Nah, he's not coming back from that move. Come on. Queen d2, bishop f4. I'm winning a whole piece at the end. Yes. I got that one. That was a total swindle from a completely lost position. What's this? Now you're overstepping the time, or is it me? No, I'm still connected. Yeah, he may be disconnected. That's possible. It was probably quite disappointing game. That's it. That's it. He has disconnected. He has disconnected. I cannot do much here. I have to wait until this ticks in. Crazier openings, you know, this is the craziest I can do, really. Yeah, I have to wait a little bit. Yeah, now it struck. White resigns. Maybe he really did resign. I don't know. It was strange, but okay. I understand that he was frustrated because I was completely busted. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed the session. It was some fun games, but I couldn't really do much of questions answered. Yeah, I was too focused on the games. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll be on next week as well. See ya.